I'm Heather.
I'm Nate, and this is Lacey.
We're
going to Hollywood.
It's our first time visiting, and rumor has it that Lake Hollywood Park is the best place to go see the Hollywood sign. So we put the address in our GPS, and up into the hills we go, and it just kept going.
And it's windy, so if you're going up there, be ready for it.
To our first peek at the Hollywood sign.
We must be getting close.
And after driving up a windy road for a long time, we finally made it.
Luckily, there was a beautiful park for us to relax in once we got there.
It was all worth it. This was a great view of the Hollywood sign. Even Lacey agreed.
We felt like one of the many actors who came to LA, saw the Hollywood sign, and went on to chase their dreams.
And then she had enough looking at the sign. She was ready to go meet the locals.
You gotta talk to the other actors to find out who the best agent is.
After getting the local scoop on the park, Archie and Magic told Lacey she should go visit the Walk of Fame before we go. Okay, Lacey, let's get one last picture with the Hollywood sign and then head off to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The Hollywood Walk of Fame is a historic landmark. It has over 2,700 stars, and it spans over 15 blocks of Hollywood Boulevard. I don't think we'll be able to cover all 15 blocks. Let's just go check out a few of them.
I'm sure we can find a few stars we know without having to cover all 15 blocks.
And as we got closer, you definitely started to feel like we're in Hollywood now.
Hey, there's Elsa.
While we were headed down to the beginning of the Walk of Fame, we got to drive through, and it sure was fun seeing all the activity going on here.
It seemed like they had everything you could ever need in order to make yourself into a star on this strip.
While we looked for parking, the sightseeing began already. And Lacey's ready to start the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
She's always trying to figure out how she wants her star to look.
We started at the Hollywood Goddess Gazebo. The statues are of 4 screen legend actresses. The 4 actresses are Dolores Del Rio, Dorothy Dandridge, Mae West, and Anna May Wong.
They wanted to show them some respect for having built the Hollywood that you see today.
We continued to stroll down Hollywood Boulevard, just staring at all the different stars.
You know, Lacey's always eyeballing a spot for her star. She's kind of unique like Elvis.
It's really hard to sightsee when you're constantly looking down all the time. Sometimes you have to remind yourselves to look up.
Lacey knows LA Fitness is a great spot to make connections, but she likes to get her exercise outside.
They had some really fun artwork lining a building here. It seemed to represent all the award shows, all the Hollywood stars, and all the fun activities that take place here on Hollywood Boulevard.
It was the history of Hollywood painted in a mural that spanned a whole block. They were celebrating over 60 years of the Walk of Fame.
And it was really fun just walking along the boulevard to see which star you were going to run into next.
Man, how we miss Patrick Swayze. We grew up watching his movies.
And checking out all the iconic buildings. Wait, is that Mickey Mouse? What's he doing here?
We're a long ways from Disney.
Oh, and there's the Chinese Theater. I can't wait to get over and see that up close.
First, we have to see some more stars, even the weird ones.
It was really interesting to see all the stars and everything along Hollywood Boulevard.
Dinah Shore's impact can be felt in Hollywood and beyond.
We felt like we were getting the full Hollywood experience. Oh yeah, Lacey Dogg on Snoop Dogg. Oh hey, that's where they record the Jimmy Kimmel Live show. Oh, I love him, he's funny.
Lacey was giggling just thinking about it.
It was pretty cool to see all the historic buildings, but once you really started looking at them, the details were incredible.
It also really reminded you of the emotion that theater can bring out in people.
Oh, Lacey, I've been wanting to get you one of these.
And I've been trying to keep her from getting one of them. I don't want to pay for all those speeding tickets.
Oh, yes, Lacey. I definitely think we've got to get you one of these one day. But right now, we got to keep going. There's lots more exploring to do.
So close, Lace. Maybe next time.
Oh, and there's the Ripley's Believe It or Not building. They had a lot of fun stuff in there.
Lacey's trying to find a world record she can set for herself to get in there. Leave a comment below if you have any ideas. This place lets you change the spin of the world in any direction, so of course Lacey asked me to spin it in her direction.
I'm starting to think he's really lost. Should we tell him how to get back to Disneyland?
I don't think it's as easy as just telling him to follow the stars.
And being on Hollywood Boulevard, there was definitely an interesting wide range of characters walking around. No, the Wax Museum. This was pretty cool. Everything was so realistic looking. I wonder if we could get him to do a wax character of Lacey.
Only if she can pose with her face like this.
There was no shortage of Hollywood tour buses, and the more we walked, the more Lacey was hoping we'd get on one.
Luckily, walking across the Hollywood sign perked her back up.
Oh, and this guy would make you your own Hollywood Walk of Fame star, personalized just for you.
Lacey didn't want a fake one, so she's gonna wait for them to give her a real one.
Oh, and this is the Dolby Theater. This is where the Oscars are held. This wasn't anything what I imagined it. It's all open and you can just walk right through. It's pretty neat. And the pillars throughout show all the movies that won Best Film and the years they won it.
It was a cool way to remember some movies we hadn't seen in a long time.
While we were exploring, we ran into some people from Singapore. Of course, they fell in love with Lacey. We took our time exploring. It was fun checking out all the movies that had won and what year they had won them. Lacey thought I was taking too long. She came back to get me and tell me to hurry it up.
She doesn't want to miss her favorite, Titanic. She still thinks Jack could have fit on that thing with Rose.
Oh yeah, everybody knows that. Driving Miss Daisy. Lacey says, "Where's the movie Driving Miss Lacey?" They even had blank spots ready for the future winners. Lacey thinks she's a star that should be walking down the red carpet. Oh, that was really cool. We had a lot of fun just exploring this theater. Lacey was ready to check out the Hard Rock Cafe.
So was I. I think we were both getting hungry.
I wonder if Minnie's looking for Mickey. Should we tell her we saw him on the other side?
I didn't see where he went. It looked like she just finished watching a movie anyway.
Oh, how fun. This is the Chinese theater where all the stars put their hands in footprints.
And Lacey was all too anxious to get her own paw prints down.
It says these are the Chinese heaven dogs. They're half dog, half lion. They had Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, Burt Reynolds. Everyone was here. And it was quite big. For such a small space, there were so many.
And each one was representing a film premiere that happened right here.
Lacey was looking to see if Lassie's paw prints were here. We didn't find Lassie, but we saw Ben Stiller, we saw Tom Hanks. Oh, and Robin Williams. He was so awesome.
He seemed like a good friend.
And of course, the building itself had some pretty incredible architecture to look at.
And of course, what would Hollywood be without Marilyn Monroe? So Lacey went to pay a little bit of respect.
Oh, I wonder if Mickey was just looking for a star. As we continued down Hollywood Boulevard, the stars got more familiar.
There was an opportunity to give your acceptance speech.
Another wax museum. Well, I guess that's another chance to see if they'll do a sculpture of Lacey. Seriously, they were so realistic. It was crazy. We had a lot of fun checking out this little part of Hollywood Boulevard.
We had fun getting a little lost in La La Land.
And as we headed back, we took in the last sights of the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Thanks for going to the Hollywood Walk of Fame with us.